Some days you just need to hit pause. So today has been a day. Today has been a day, and on top of today being a day, there's all of these things that are happening in my friends' and family's lives, just all of those things. And then on top of all of that, the world feels like it's on fire, and it's just a lot of things are happening in the world that feel really, really heavy. And I'm like, you know what? I think it's time for a reset day. With everything that is happening, I think I need to take a day, even just a half a day, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to take the whole day. But even just a half a day at this point to just woosah, recalibrate, refill my cup so that I can just show up to be the best person and the best mom, just the best wife, just show up to be the best me as possible. So I am going to do that tomorrow. I have a friend that is in town that I have not seen in person. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen her in person in a long time. We have just been Zooming on the phone, FaceTime, all of the things. And so I'm going to hang out with her. Also in the area where we're meeting are a couple of bookstores that I haven't been to, I think, in a couple of months. So I want to visit those. And I also want to be intentional about not just refilling my cup tomorrow, but also refilling others' cups. I've really been trying to think of ways really just to give back to the community. I know a lot of people are experiencing some really hard times, and I know that it is a privilege for me to just even have the amount of books that I have, even just have to be able to have the time to read is such a privilege. And so I want to be able to give just the gift of books and reading to someone else. And so I am going to intentionally buy some books tomorrow where I can unhaul them and give them to free little libraries in the area where we're going to be. And yeah, just, I don't know, spend the day resetting, refilling my cup, refilling others' cups. So I am going to wind down now, get a bit of reading in just to woosah my mind. I even may pull out the coloring book. I don't know. We will see. We will see how sleepy I get. But yeah, I'm really excited just to bring you along in the day. And I hope that you use some time to wind down and reset as well, because the world can be so heavy. Life can be so heavy. And I think sometimes the heaviness, we can sit in it so long that we don't take time if we have the ability. I also recognize that some people don't even have the ability to woosah, which is really sad. Another conversation for another day. But if you have the ability just to woosah, definitely take it. Even if it's just 30 minutes, even if it's just an hour, take that time to just woosah. So let's get some reading in and reset tomorrow. today was a fun day. I had a ton of fun today. It was so much needed. Like I feel like my cup is full, and I am really excited about all of the books that I got today for the free little library. I know that I was supposed to be dropping them off today in the free little library. However, I ran out of time. I had such a fun time just looking at all the different bookstores. I actually also met an author in Ollie's, and I didn't catch it on camera because it was very unexpected. We just started having a conversation, and she shared that she was a local author. She actually has a romance that's coming out pretty soon. I can't remember when the romance is coming out, but I do know that it is like a second chance romance with a found family trope or something like that. And it is called, let's see, it is called On My Way by Tor Leroux. Hopefully I'm saying her name correctly, but we had just such a fun conversation, and I'm really excited to support her when her book comes out. I don't know if it's her debut or not, but really excited to support her either way. So let me dig into these books. I do think that I'm probably going to end up unhauling these sometime next week because I have a production that I need to pack for, which is a whole nother story. But I think that I'm going to be able to have some time maybe next week to give these away. And I think I also want to reorganize my shelves because I am running out of space for my fantasy books. And I still have not put some of the books that I recently got in a lot of my hauls on my bookshelves. So I think I just need to reorganize these and really just evaluate, am I going to read some of these books anytime soon? Like, should they still be on my shelf, or should I unhaul them to add to this stack of books that I'm going to give away to the free little library? I don't know. We will see. But let's get into the books that I got today. Okay, so first up we have Assistant to the Villain, and this is by Hannah Nicole Mayer or something like that. But I have heard so much about this book. I have not read it, but I saw that this was on sale, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna get this book because maybe this will be someone's like jam or something like that. I believe that this will fit more under a dark romance. I think that that is technically what the genre would be. Let me just double check. I think it's dark romance. I'm almost certain. I saw this on Book Talk, but I'm not 1,000% sure what the genre would be. Oh, okay, so technically this is a romantasy. I would not have guessed that this is a romantasy. I definitely would not have guessed this, but I've seen this book all over TikTok, so I thought that this would be a fun add to a free little library because it may be someone's thing. So I wanted to read a little bit of the back because I don't know much about it. It says, with an ailing family to support, Evie Sage's employment status isn't just important, it's vital. So when a mishap with Rennie Dawn's most infamous villain results in a job offer, naturally she says yes. No job is perfect, of course, but even less so when you develop a teeny crush on your terrifying, temperamental, and undeniably hot boss. Okay, reading ahead a little bit. Okay, it gets into like what's gonna happen. Okay, and then like something else. So I won't read the rest just in case you want to go into it a teeny more blind than what I just read there, but I am excited to put this to the free little library. Let me know down below, is this really romantasy? Like I was not expecting romantasy, but that is like the title it said when I looked it up. So let me know down below if you've read this book. I believe that this is the first book in a 3, maybe 4 book series. Not 100% sure, but let me know down below. Okay, so next up we have 7 Days in June by Tia Williams. I actually own this book, but when I saw it at Half Price Books, I was like, you know what? I want to get this book for someone because I've just heard so many good things about it. I haven't gotten around to reading it myself, but I believe that this technically would fit under 7 Days in June. I believe that based on what I can remember, I always get this one and A Love Song by Ricky Wilde mixed up, like the plot and what happened. So I'll read a little bit of the back, but just from what I have heard about Tia Williams' stories and her writing, that they are really deep, really complex, and just the characters are, I don't know, like they feel very human, like they feel very realistic. And so I'll read a little bit of the back because I believe this one is a second chance romance. I'm almost certain. But anyways, it says 7 days to fall in love, 15 years to forget, and 7 days to get it all back again. Eva Mercy is a single mom and best-selling writer who is feeling pressed from all sides. Shane Hall is a reclusive award-winning novelist who, to everyone's surprise, shows up in New York. When Shane and Eva meet unexpectedly at a Black literary event, sparks fly. But what no one knows is that 15 years earlier, teenage Eva and Shane spent one crazy, tortured week madly in love and have been secretly writing to each other in their books ever since. Yep. Okay. So this is the book that I was thinking it was. I always get them confused, but this is one that I am actually really excited to read. I've just been waiting for that perfect opportunity that just has not come, like, to read this book. But I have heard a lot of good things just, again, about her writing, about her books, and I am really, really excited to add this to the free little library because I'm almost certain that someone will really, really enjoy this book. Okay, next up we have, I'm really excited about this one. Okay, it is The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. I haven't read anything from Britt Bennett before, but I am really excited to add this to the free little library because I remember seeing this cover everywhere. I believe that this is literary fiction and maybe even a coming of age story. I think we'll take a look at the back because I don't know what this story is about, but I just remember seeing it everywhere. Okay, so the back of the book says, okay, twins inseparable as children ultimately choose to live in two very different worlds, one black, one white. The sisters will always be identical, but after growing up together in a small southern black community and running away at age 16, it's not just the shape of their daily lives that is different as adults, it's everything. Their families, their communities, their racial identities. Many years later, one sister lives with her black daughter in the same southern town that she once tried to escape. The other secretly passes for white, and her white husband knows nothing of her past. Still, although separated by so many miles and just as many lies, the fates of the twins remain intertwined. What will happen to the next generation when their daughter's own stories lines intersect? Okay, this sounds good. Okay, this sounds real good. I see why people were excited about this book. And it also looks like it has a lot of endorsements on the back, from NPR to the Washington Post, Entertainment Weekly, GQ. It says it was named Best Book of the Year by the New York Times, the Washington Post, NPR, People, Time, Vanity Fair, and Glamour. So really, really excited to add this to the free little library. Let me know down below if you've read this book as well. Next up, we have Because of Miss Bridgerton, a Bridgerton prequel by Julia Quinn. And this is also a book that I haven't read, but I did watch a couple of seasons of Bridgerton on Netflix. I need to finish the rest of the seasons. But anyway, I was really excited when I saw this in the clearance, and also kind of surprised just because the series is so new and popular that I was like, I'm really surprised that this is in this area. So I'm definitely going to pick this up to add to the free little library. I don't think that they have covered, they have not covered this story within the series on Netflix just yet. But it looks like this covers the Roxbys. I don't know. We'll read it together, but this is a Regency romance. I know it's diverse on Netflix, but I don't believe that the books are technically in the diverse category of Regency romance. But the back says, a generation before the Bridgertons, there were the Roxbys. Everyone expects Billy Bridgerton to marry one of the Roxby brothers, and she's not opposed. Their families have been neighbors for centuries. There's only one Roxby Billy absolutely cannot tolerate, George. He may be the eldest and the heir to the earldom, but he's arrogant, annoying, and she's certain he detests her, which is perfectly convenient as she can't stand the sight of him either. But when Billy and George are quite literally thrown together, a whole sort of sparks begin to fly. Okay, I won't read the rest, but it looks like I don't know who Billy technically is. Is that the mom or not? I don't know. I don't know the family enough to know like who she is within like the family tree, but let me know down below if you've read the Bridgerton series, if you watched the TV show, and if you've read the prequel as well. Okay, so next up we have, this is Verity by Colleen Hoover, and I haven't read anything from Colleen Hoover. Just based on what I've heard about her romances and her writing style, I don't think that we would be a good fit for one another, but when I saw it in the clearance section, I was like, just because she's not a good fit for me doesn't mean that she's not going to be a good fit for someone else. So I definitely had to pick it up. I don't know what this one is about, but from what I remember just on TikTok, I think this is one of her more popular books. correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. But the back of the book says, Lowen Ashley is a struggling writer on the brink of financial ruin when she accepts a job offer of a lifetime. Jeremy Crawford, husband of best-selling author Verity Crawford, has hired Lowen to complete the remaining books in the successful series his injured wife is unable to finish. I won't read the rest of it just in case you want to go into it a little bit more blind. I think the rest of it kind of goes deeper into what it's about. It says it is a standalone romantic thriller from the #1 New York Times bestselling author Colleen Hoover. So I don't know. I haven't read anything from her, but I think that someone would enjoy this. So really excited to add this to the free little library. Last but definitely not least is Educated by Tara Westover, and I remember seeing this cover everywhere. I do mean everywhere when it came out. I don't remember exactly when it came out. Let me see if it has it on here. Oh, it doesn't have the date. Wait, I think it says copywritten in 2018. So maybe 2018, but I just remember seeing this cover everywhere. And it's a great cover. Like, whoever came up with this cover, love it. It is great. And I believe it is a memoir. And I think what really surprised me about this book is that it was a memoir. Like, I was expecting like literary fiction just because it didn't have someone's face on it, but I don't know much about it. I'll read a little bit of the inside cover. It says, Educated is an account of the struggle for self-invention. It is a tale of fierce family loyalty and the grief that comes of severing one's closest ties. With the acute insight that distinguishes all great writers, Westover has crafted a universal coming-of-age story that gets to the heart of what an education is and what it offers, the perspective to see one's life through the new eyes, and the will to change it. I think that this is going to be a really great add to the free little library. Let me know down below if you've read this book as well. So those are all of the books that I got for the free little library. I wanted to really choose some books that really were diverse. I didn't want to choose all from one genre or the other, or even books that I've read myself. I wanted to just provide a really well-rounded group of books that I could just share with others. But thank you so much for joining me today. I really just, my cup was full, and I'm hoping that through these books, I can help fill someone else's cup too. If you made it to this point in the video, welcome to the end of the video, crew. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Be sure to drop a book stack in the comments section. I always love to know who's hung out with me until the end of the video. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe, like, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a new video from me. Until the next time, happy reading. Bye, y'all.